Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Royal Psychic Live TV. It's been a while, so welcome back. It's nice to be back. Hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas and a beautiful, beautiful New Year. I just wanted to start back up our live shows, touch base with everybody. Hopefully we're streaming live. I haven't had the chance to go in and check, so we are streaming off Royal Psychic Live TV this evening, Royal Psychic Reading Room, and also my page, TraShell International Psychic Readings. So this is our first night back today. It's Tuesday, 14th of January 2025. We're based in Sydney. So please let us know where you're tuning in from all around the world. We'd love to know where you're tuning in from. My name is Angel TraShell. I'm a psychic medium. I am your host this evening, and we'll be over the next 8 to 12 weeks running up to the Sydney Royale show, as we will have about 40 odd psychics there over 12 days at the Sydney Royale show. So I do have Michael, the Psychicgaymer, coming in this evening. He'll be doing free readings for you all. So it is tonight free reading. So all you've got to do is like and share the page to be considered for a reading this evening. Michael is an international psychic, but he'll explain more about himself later on when he comes in. Also, please do not reply to people that are out while we're live, because you do get a lot of trolls while we're live. So please, a business page cannot send you a friend request, and we do not comment or post while we're live to any of you. We just put your name up for the reading, and it's done live. We don't inbox you or send you any messages. So just be aware and be mindful and look out for one another this evening. Okay, so please like and share. That'd be fantastic. Report any trolls. That'd be wonderful. Just before we get into it, I do want to let you know our next appearance for everybody will be at the Sydney Royal show. But leading up to that, this Sunday we'll be based down at Liverpool for the Chill Out Festival. So that'll be our second festival for the year. So we'll be down there doing not free readings. We'll be doing 15-minute readings, also healings. We'll be also selling show bags and some spiritual products. Also on I think it's the 14th of February, we'll be heading to Brisbane. So we'll be there for I think 3 or 4 days doing the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, which that's an annual event that we do every year. So we're looking forward to seeing all of our Brisbane viewers. Also, I do have pre-link links up for that on the website, so you can start pre-booking for your readings for the Brisbane Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. I will be putting a link up on the website also, so if you find us up on the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival website, there'll also be a link there as well. Straight after that, I think we're heading to Canberra, which is the Civic Centre. We're doing I think it's called the Good Earth Psychic Festival. That's a 2-day event, so we'll have the psychics down there as well. And then we'll be heading to Sydney, I think, for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival there in Sydney. That's for 4 days. I'm pretty sure it's in March this year from the 15th. I think it's the 15th to the 16th. That's the Canberra one, I think. Sydney Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. I think it's the 20th to the 23rd of March, actually. And then we've got the Sydney Royal show, which that runs over 12 days. As I said, we're going to have 40 psychics there for the Sydney Royal show. And over the next 8 weeks, I will be bringing it along and sharing with you the psychics that we do have on board for 2025. Okay, so I'm going to check over to see if we are getting any comments. Please like and share the page, as I said, so if anyone does want to jump in or have a reading with us this evening, they can. That would be fantastic. Okay, I'm going to jump over the comments. Oh, hello. It's nice to see that we're getting some comments. Welcome. Hi, guys. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. It's nice to see some of our old viewers coming on and supporting. That's wonderful. Oh, it's great to see you all. I'm so glad to be back, and I'm so glad you're back supporting the show. Hi, Anna. Oh, we've got Virginia, we've got Karen, we've got Anna, we've got Robert, we've got Kim. Actually, Kim's son's on tonight. Love you. She's one of our psychics. I think she'll be on next week, Kimmy. Oh, thank you so much. We've got Lenny. Lenny's one of our psychics. We've got MJ, Shari, Karen. Oh, it's wonderful to see you all, Teresa. It's lovely. Oh, let us know where you're all tuning in from. Let us know how the weather's been there. It's been quite hot here. We love knowing where you're tuning in from. And not only that, it helps us share. And you know how it works with all the algorithm and stuff that goes on behind the scenes. That'll be great. Please be direct with your questions tonight, because when I do have Michael come in, the more direct you are with him, the more direct he is with you. He's a bit loud like me. He likes to be very direct. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. So if you're looking for a direct reading tonight, Michael's your man. He also goes under the gaming psychic and also Kimbo's reads. But as I said, he'll share a little bit more about that later. It's so nice to see you coming in. We've got people coming from the US. That's wonderful. Oh, that's just fantastic. What time would it be over there, sweetheart? Jeez. Oh, it's lovely, Melanie. Oh, it's great. So start popping up your questions and we'll start getting into some of these readings. I might even join in the reads this evening. We did have April coming on this evening. So if you did see a post advertising April, I do apologise. April's just about, she's pregnant and she's not coping at the moment, a little bit of morning sickness. So I'd like to send her a little bit of healing and a little bit of love. So she'll be in over the next couple of weeks, I promise. So any of you that were looking to connect with April tonight, she isn't in, but the next couple of weeks, I promise to have her back in. Okay, let's have a look. Might go back up to the top and see what's going on. Oh, they're mine. Okay, so be mindful if you see any trolls, guys. I'm glad you all had a great new year. Look, just before we start, I just had a vision of it. Malibu, Hollywood, LA, devastation, absolute devastation. So if you do have a quiet moment or, a quiet moment to yourself, please try to send some sort of love and healing. They desperately need it over there. I just can't believe it. It's absolutely devastating what's happening over there. I've got friends, I've got family, I've got colleagues that I work with internationally, in international forums as well. It's just devastating. So if you could try and send some love and some healing and some support. Now, guys, please, I'm not sure because I can't check my pages. If someone could please check if we're running off Royal Psychic Live TV, the Royal Psychic Reading Room, and Angel TraShell International Psychic. Just to let me know if I am, and also off YouTube. Just to make sure that these platforms are running out and streaming. Hopefully you can all hear me. Okay, I'm going to pull up a question. Feel good, Reiki. I'm wonderful, thank you. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. It's a new year. It's an ending year for me, so I'm ending a lot of things this year. Not so much creating, but more ending and closing doorways, looking at opening new avenues for the following year. But I will be continuing with all of my big events. I think we're heading back to New Zealand as well this year. Might be Ireland. We're not too sure on that yet, but there's a few destinations coming up overseas. Okay. Oh, it's been ages since I've done a live, sweetheart. Honestly, I think for myself personally, 18 months for the live show, probably a good 12 months. So, yeah. I hope you haven't got any, I hope you haven't got any people out there doing nasty stuff. Okay, I'm going to start off with, because I'm pretty sure Anne was one of my first ones, so I'm going to pop Anne up. And then I might bring Michael into the studio because I know he's been waiting patiently, and we'll introduce Michael. But I'm just going to do one or two just before I bring him in. Hello, do you see me? See a relationship? And with that, it can be a little bit tricky. I see him coming in, but then I see that he pulls back. It's like he's, you know, he wants the relationship, but then he pulls up. I'm not sure how far the distance is and how long you've actually been communicating for long distance. You could probably pop that up, but I don't know why, but I'm seeing like UK, like that. I'm not too good with that sort of stuff, but like America, that sort of way. I feel like he's in, I don't know, I feel like he's over in that region. And I don't know if he's actually come over to visit or not yet, or if he's made plans. But if you are making plans, it's like he's all in for it, but then he pulls up or cancels it. So that's where I get. I'm going to pull a card around it for you, but I just get, I don't know, it's like a big step or something. Has he ever travelled before? That's another thing that I'm looking at with him. But as much as he wants the relationship, I'm not sure if he's fully committed to the actual whole relationship, because it's like when you put the spotlight on it, he sort of backtracks from it. And actually, the message that's just come through is like exactly that. When you put it or frame that in a spotlight, it's just like the messages or the words or everything's not getting through. He's only hearing bits and pieces or what he wants to hear. So be mindful, sweetheart, because he's in two minds about it, and it is a long-distance relationship. Look, before I wind up, I've got to say it to you. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to because I'm a little bit of a bitch. I know that you're communicating with this gentleman online, but I feel like you might start communicating with someone else. But as you're communicating with someone else online, I feel like you're going to meet someone in the physical, like someone close, like, you know, through an outing or something. So be mindful for that as well, because he's not the only one on your cards, sweetheart. So hopefully that helps. And actually, I better write names down, otherwise when Marcus comes in, I'll end up making him read the same people. So hopefully that helps, sweetheart, and I'll move on to the next one. Oh, I've just seen that pop up, Europe. So, okay, so it was Europe. Well, let me know how you go with that, sweetheart. Hopefully it all works out, Anne. And thanks for liking and sharing, guys. I can see that you're starting to like and share the program, so I really appreciate it. Okay, pop up those questions. And I'm trying to find a question. I've got everyone saying hi, hi, hi. Yeah. Can't log in the screen. That's not what I've got. I hope it's working. I can see your messages, Kim. Okay, let's go with Chris. Okay, your eldest daughter. Look, is this one of her first interviews? I feel like she may have just been a little bit. I think she went well in the interview. Don't get me wrong. I think she just maybe might have been a little bit nervous. I think she's up there with a good chance. I'm going to pull a card around it. But if she doesn't get that one, tell her not to, not to panic or anything like that. Because I feel like something else will come up. I feel like there's other interviews coming up. And even if she does get this one, I still see the other interviews coming up. Okay, so let's see with that. Maybe we should get the job. They're saying there's no need to worry around it. As I said, I feel like they're looking at 3 applicants there, and I'm not sure if she will receive that because I'm seeing other job applicants behind her. I feel like it's going to be like the 2nd or 3rd applicant that she applies for. I feel like she'll nail it. So I hope that helps, sweetheart. Okay. Let's bring Michael up because I've got him sitting there. I don't want him sitting out there all this time. So let's welcome Michael to the stage.
Hi.
Hi, Michael.
Hello,
Okay,
how are you?
some banners up. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome, everybody. This is Michael, the gaming psychic. Now, I will let Michael tell you a little bit about himself and what he does for work and all that sort of jazz. And then we'll get into the reading. So please, Michael, did you happen to check any of the pages at all running?
Yes, so your YouTube is running, not a problem. The Facebook on Royal Psychic Live TV, free weekly psychic tarot reading, that one is live. That's the one that I can find because your page links to that one. So I know those two are on. I'm also having trouble with the logging in for Streamlabs itself. So Streamlabs itself is being a bit of a pain in the ass, but we can still see YouTube. We can still see all the Facebook messages.
Yeah.
Like Facebook is where a majority of them seem to be coming from. So
yeah, because I'm pretty sure now. Sorry guys, a little bit of housekeeping here, so that I've got no Facebook. My kids have taken everything away on holidays with them. I'm pretty sure when we go through the comments, you can actually press on the comments and bring the actual reading up.
Can I?
Yeah, just try bringing one up. I'm pretty sure you can press on comments. And
1 second.
I'm pretty sure you can bring it up to screen.
Okay. Nah.
Not allowing you?
Not that I can see.
Oh, I've lost you. Hang on. Where did you go?
My ADHD ass pressed buttons. I was like,
Oh, sometimes you can bring the messages up, but that'd be great if you could bring them up if you're seeing more on the feed.
No, that was that was annoying.
But you can read them out. So if I can't pull them up on screen through the yard screen, you can at least read out anything that you want to, anyone that you want to read.
Yes, I can still like scroll up, but when I scroll up, it should pause the chat, so I can still read the one that I'm reading.
Awesome. Because I'm not getting too much of. I'm getting some, but not all.
Yeah. Like I've got it up on the.
I'll bring Robert up. He's a YouTuber. Do you want to do this one? We've got Robert.
Yeah.
We'll just get you to introduce yourself. Blah blah blah. First, we'll try that.
All right. So hello. My name is Online, I go by the Psychicgaymer. Generally explained as I am a psychic. I am a raging homosexual, and I play video games. Essentially, how it is that I have been doing this for about 6 years now. I started off with science and just wanting to help Mum, and then after Mum started doing more lives, I started answering questions, and then that turned into a damn it, I didn't want to do this, but now I can, and I don't know. Now I'm here. That's a lot of it. But yeah, for work, I am a carer. I am a carer for Mum. I help her as much as I can. I do everything for her, and I help her out. But yeah, I'm just doing projects and doing a lot of creative behind-the-scenes things. If anybody wants to see more of me in the psychic stuff, we do it over on Kimbo's Read, Psychic Medium. That is where we do our psychic lives. We're intending to do more of that. Everything else that I do has absolutely no relation to the psychic industry, because most of the work and stuff that I do is with creativity, acting, voice acting, Dungeons and Dragons. Like I'm on a popular show with other creators there, and I'm working on a secret project that no one knows about. If it works, then it's popular. Yeah, that'll be interesting to release something later.
See, guys, now you know why I got Michael to go back in and check to make sure everything's running.
Yeah, I have been online and doing streaming on other platforms for years, so I'm a little bit more experienced, I guess. I'm not that more. I don't know that much more.
I'm dyslexic. I'm computer illiterate. I'm lucky to get the show to run live. But anyway, Michael has worked with me on numerous occasions. He read a few years ago at the Easter show. He is back again this year. So you can go on to the website now, and you can actually start booking Michael in for the Sydney Royal Easter show. I think Michael's there 10 or 12 days, aren't you?
I think Mum and I both are there for like 11 days. I think we're there from the 11th to the 22nd.
That's the whole show, I think, Mary. Oh, no, it starts on the 9th. Yeah, so
it's wild.
Yeah, big whack. So they're going to be there every day. You can also, are you still doing the PTV?
No, How do I nicely and respectfully say this? I stopped working with them a couple of years ago due to differing political views, let's say that. I don't know how much of a messy bitch I can be on here, so...
You can say what you like, honey. You know, it's your forum too. But we both used to work for Psychic PTV many years ago. Till we started this platform here and started touring all around Sydney, Australia. Okay, let's get into some messages. We'll bring up Rob first. As I said, I was going to bring him up. Hi, Rob. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Michael's going to do his first reading with you, darling.
Okay, Robert Wilson, what do you see for me in 2025? What do you see for me in 2025 if you're inspired? Okay, Rob. First things first, I'm getting a lot of circles, which can both be good and bad. The circles that I'm getting for you at the moment is like dotted with kind of these, not molehills, but it's like they're not just a flat circular feeling. Obviously, circles, what a psychic's going to read for you, is going to mean that we're going in circles, things are going to be repetitive, things are going to be all over the place. There are so many divots and molehills in that, and it feels like your general kind of like generalized reading of it being like, obviously the year is going to be up and down. There's going to be lots of like big moments, there's going to be little moments, but there are also 365 days in a year, so there's going to be ups and downs. The one thing with you though is I don't know if you had a absolutely horrible 2024, but for the next few months and like the steps that I'm getting, like the 12 steps for the 12 months, I'm seeing you looking over your shoulder and looking back a lot. So I don't know if either it was a really bad year or if like there were so many good things that happened and we're reminiscing, but I feel like I'm like looking backwards and I'm looking at someone. So I call it my camera in my mind when I'm getting my like visions. But like when I'm looking at it with the camera, it looks like I'm focusing on my face as I'm the main kind of character. And every time I look backwards, there's like this sense of not betrayal, but it sounds like there's this sense of like, I'm remembering sadly but fondly of something from behind. And I feel like that's going to be kind of pushing us forward into the future until around April, May. I'm getting before things start to like, we're not looking backwards anymore, we're moving forwards, which is awesome. But I'm trying to find that pinpoint moment, because once the April, May hits, that's when I feel your year starts. Like I feel like we're still going from before into that part. So I feel like the April, May is when things really start to be a whole new feeling, a whole new year for you, rather than it being something that you're kind of holding on to hope. Like a lot of people will say, look to the future is the present, and your memories are a memory for a reason. But we can still... A lot of distortion when Michael talks. I don't know why, because I have no problems with everything else.
Yeah, I got your mum sent me that message too.
I have no idea why. I have like nothing.
Can anyone help you with that
3
distortion?
hours. I would have absolutely no idea. Audio.
Yeah, Shari said it as well.
I don't
It sounds
understand
fine
why.
to me.
I wouldn't have a clue. Because I was live for like 3 hours earlier today with a D&D
That sounds
stream.
better. Did you drop the volume a little bit?
I don't know what I did, to be honest.
It sounds better now, so...
I'm pressing buttons. What's a distortion?
Yeah.
Hang on, was the distortion also when Angel was talking earlier? Or has it just come up now? Because if it's just come up now, that's a thing. But if it was from earlier, then we can try and...
They say occasionally.
It's like there's wind blowing on their mic. There should be.
Stop breathing, Michael.
Oh my god, I'm asthmatic. I can't breathe in the first place. Very echoey. What? Yes, audio is bad. Has the audio been bad the whole time?
Do I sound bad, or is it just Michael?
Been there from the start. Ooh. Where are you doing yours from? Are you just at home?
Yeah, I'm at home in one of the kids' rooms.
Oh.
But like all I can hear around me is cicadas. They could be hearing that because my house is surrounded by cicadas in the trees.
Oh.
It's only when you speak, Michael.
Just Michael.
Just
It's
Michael.
only.
But stop making
Only
me out to be a bad girl.
That is so. Hang on. Let's see if it's picking up.
Well, you're the computer genius.
Yeah, I'm going through and like my. It's only while I'm speaking.
Yeah.
Well, there's Mama Bear.
When you don't speak, you can't hear it. It's clear out. But as soon as you speak, it sounds really windy or staticky.
I don't know why.
Maybe move the microphone a little bit.
Well, I mean, I've only had my microphone in the same place for ages doing my other stuff. This is weird.
Yeah.
I can have a look at my sound settings, but I don't know if that's a output, input. It's all
See, I'm
not
perfect.
changed. You're perfect. Yes, we'll just you keep thinking that,
Thanks,
Angel. It's been bad from the start. No, it's my. Oh my goodness. That is so weird. I don't understand why it's.
What about if we try without the headphones?
Well, see, I have a desk mic.
Oh, who knows all the contraptions you own?
Let's just say all of this is more than I have probably earned in my life. Very static and muffled. I'm going to open my audio settings and just
Sorry,
play
guys. I'm just trying to get this sorted. I don't really listen to that static file show. But as one Michael's trying to fix that, as I was saying this weekend on Sunday, if anyone's local, I'll be at the Chill Out Festival at Liverpool. They'll be having lots of food, singing, dancing, live music, other store holders, myself. I'll have David Walsh there doing readings also on healing. I'll be selling show bags, spiritual products. So if you're around in the area, come on down. I think it's at Wood something park, Liverpool. So come on down if you're there. And then beginning of February, we're heading to Brisbane for the Mind Body Spirit Festival. And that goes for, I think, 3 days, the 14th to the 16th of February. And then March, I'll be at Canberra at the Epic Centre at the Good Earth Psychic Fair. That goes for 2 days, the 15th and 16th of March. No, that's, yeah, 15th to 16th of March. And then I'm pretty sure Sydney is the 20th to the 23rd. And then we start the Sydney Royal Easter Show April 11th to the 22nd. So that's huge. That's the biggest icon, the biggest festival going. So if you're in the area or looking at coming to the Sydney Royal Easter Show, pop on down. We're at the World Bazaar Pavilion. We're there every year. It's actually our 6th year being at the Sydney Royal Easter Show this year. So looking forward, there it is, Sydney Royal Easter Show. So we're so looking forward to heading out there. I'm also still looking for a few psychics if you're interested in joining our crew. If you are, send me an inbox or an email or reach out through the website if you're interested in joining our international psychic team. So how are you going there, Michael? Can you hear me, Michael? I can't hear you at all now, Michael.
Okay, so apparently it had muted my mic when I opened my audio software. I'm currently now looking into troubleshooting the audio issues with StreamYard, seeing if there is anything that is...
Your mum said it was clear at the moment, so let's see how we go.
Okay, so we'll see how we go. Because technical term, I went into my audio settings and I messed around with the audio awareness and like the sounds going around it, seeing if I have still distorted. Why is it distorted? Okay, I am getting annoyed with this because it literally has been fine on every other platform I have used it.
StreamYard, what's going on? Michael's gone. Oopsie, where did he go? He might have logged out to log back in to see if he can check that issue. Okay, I'll see when he jumps back in. So you're starting to hear Michael clear, Robert. Well, let's hope when he jumps back in that we have. He's obviously gone out to investigate because that's going to drive him nuts. Because he's the computer whiz. Okay. Okay, let's just see. I'll go back through these messages. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, guys. Okay, Cindy, I'll pull you up and give you a read while I'm waiting on Michael to come back in. Because you're nice and local and handy. Hello. Can you give me a reading, please? Okay, a general reading for Cindy, please. Let's see what we've got coming up. Hopefully you're still on, Cindy. If you're still on, give us a holler out. Okay, Cindy. I'm sure Michael will get it fixed, Melanie. He's really good with that sort of stuff. Okay. Let's see. Oh, they're flying out at me. Better go back up to you. Okay, Cindy. Cindy, I'm being shown a mail stepping forward, and I'm not sure exactly what has gone on with the mail, but I'm seeing a bit of sadness or a bit of forgiveness that needs to happen around this gentleman for some reason. I'm not, they're saying take the leap of faith. Okay, so they say that the words forgiveness is coming in, make peace, but it is showing a male standing front and centre. So they're saying that you need to take that leap of faith with that, sweetheart. So that's what I'm picking up as you're wanting a general, but that's just what I'm being shown around. And as I've pulled the cards out, the cards are saying take that leap of faith, and the gentleman come up around it and face the make peace card. So, sweetheart, take a look at there's something going on or something that's just gone on you need to make peace with. Okay, I hope that helps, sweetheart. Okay, Michael, how are you going? I can't hear you. Have you muted me again? Oh, it's good to iron out these on the first show before we get into the live shows every week. I've got 2 psychics coming on every night. I still can't hear you, Michael.
Okay, testing, hello. How is that?
Now I can hear you, but really faintly.
Okay, that is a start. Testing, hello. We are testing this one. Oh my god.
At least I can hear you. Can everyone hear him okay now?
Okay, testing.
Well, that come in loud then.
Okay, yeah, I'm messing with my mic volume now. Right. How does that sound? Is that better?
Very gentle voice. Yep, that's better. Yes. Woohoo! They're saying
Okay,
woohoo.
we have a woohoo. Okay, now Angel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, you can hear me, and it sounds a lot better. I can hear from Mum behind me, and it doesn't sound like there's any. Okay, that's better. Perfect. Loud and clear. Okay, do you want to know what I did to this?
What happened?
Absolutely nothing. Did not do a thing. Oh yeah, you can have the iPad now, Mum. There you go. Thank you. Literally, I did absolutely nothing. All I did was just unclick the microphone, re-click the same microphone, and adjust my volume a little bit.
Voila!
What?
Oh,
What?
wait, we're into it now.
Oh my goodness.
I have no idea what we're doing.
Oh.
All right. Thanks,
Okay.
guys, for all your help.
Sweat my
Let's
tits
go.
off now, damn.
I said to everyone, it's going to drive him. If he doesn't fix it, it's going to drive him fucking nuts.
Honestly, okay, like, I'm trying. Anybody from Australia knows it's very hard for us to not say the F word in casual conversations. Like, I am so genuinely frustrated because, like, I literally have no problem on anything else that I use it on, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, like Kick. I have no problems on Facebook. I have no, like, nothing ever, anywhere. And I'm like, why? But we're good now. We're good. I'm here.
That's because you're here with me.
Yeah, your power is just so strong that you screw up my technology.
I love it.
I'm sorry, Angel, I can't do this with you anymore. You make all of my like top of the line tech really bad. So oh, don't say that.
All right, we're done with Chris before. I just write down Chris's name. We're going to get back into these readings now that we're all ready to go. Okay. Here we go. Here's one. What is it? MJ. Liked and shared. Welcome.
Okay. Do you see me traveling overseas with my partner this year? I saw your comments earlier and was shown that any possibility that you have to go overseas, something. I'm not even touching my mic. I don't understand what's going on. I can see that any chance that you have to be overseas is going to either get blocked or is going to get diverted with something else. There are going to be ample chances for you to travel, but I feel like every time I go, like, someone's going to get hurt or someone's going to get sick and we can't anymore. We need to keep pushing it back. An emergency come up and we needed to spend money to fix a problem, or like there are so many things and issues that I feel as though there are so many chances we have, but we're not going to actually be able to get there. Or if we do get there, awesome, please ignore me in every sense of fashion. But like, we're not going to enjoy ourselves as much as we think we are or that we want to. I'm seeing us constantly being delayed and pushed. I do not feel like we are traveling anywhere this year. But whether that means that next year we will, whether that means like afterwards, I don't know. But I just feel like every time I go to, like, my bags are packed, I'm seeing it standing up. We've got our bags. We're at the airport. Someone's put a stop sign. Every single time, you need to go back. You need to do something else. Did we hear that?
What was it?
The asking these guys, was that audible? Was there any issues? Got a yes. Okay. Totally spot on. That's how I feel. Right. Cool. We're heard. Holy shit. Sounded okay. Cool. I am going to be sitting in my room. I am not touching or doing anything. I am... Oh my god. Okay. Cool. We're good now. We're right.
You're good?
I am so genuinely frustrated for no goddamn reason. Like, it is testing me. Loud and clear. Sweet. I'm happy with that.
See, you told me you're going to jump on any tonight, okay? So I had any glitches. I think they were warning you for you.
Yeah, it was all my fault. Oh my god. They were like, get this guy off my thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, get out. That's the cat now. I've got an ear vision. Okay, I'll bring this next one up. I'll just close this door. Sorry, we've got Karen.
Oh no, I got Karen. Damn. Hi, Karen. Love you. Massive sparkling light up in the highest tree last night. Then again, flashing towards my hen house. Whom was my visitor, please? Karen, you get so many visitors and you get so many people that come visit you that you don't even know these people 90% of the time. But like, I've known you for years, Karen, so I feel like it would be very easy for me to say, because you are like a lady of the earth, because you are like that earth spirit person. Like, a lot of people come to you because you are comfortable for them, even though you are batshit insane and I love you. But like, this person specifically, I feel like, while I don't usually do the mediumship, so it takes me a little bit longer, I keep being told that it's not a guardian, but it's someone close by that you guarded, if that makes sense. It's kind of like they were visiting their spirit guide, which is you. I feel like this person was someone that you helped to lead, that you helped to get through, like, really, really tough and horrible shit that happened to them. And it was like you were their guiding light. And I feel like, to me, I'm getting this feeling of, like, I'm being shown this image when a light hits the top of the tree. It felt like it was protruding a dome kind of around the house, kind of like I was being shown this dome growing from them and encompassing our property. And I do feel like this light was kind of like trying to protect us from something that's happening. So I don't know if you've recently ended up in a really shitty position, or if someone is again trying to test your patience or something. But I feel like, to me, this light, and especially near the hen house, you always have issues with the hens. But I feel like this light was someone visiting you as their guide, rather than it being just like a spirit that wants to say hello, or someone that needs help or something. I feel like you helped them, and it's kind of like them. I'm being shown them holding a dome over us to protect us. So it's kind of like, I can help you now, if that makes sense.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Karen,
Next.
I've been with Karen for years. I love Karen.
Next, we've got Lisa.
Okay.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome to the show. Thanks for sharing. Happy New Year to you too, gorgeous.
Yes, Happy New Year, Lisa. I hope 2025 is a very prosperous year for us all. Fingers crossed. Would love to know about work, please. Okay. I feel like I need to preface this by saying that I am only young still. I'm not, whatever. I have a very different mentality and thought process to a lot of people that I have worked with. Let's say that. For me, with us, my worry, in a sense, with the work at the moment is that it is quiet. Like, I'm not getting any blemishes. I'm not getting any issues. I'm not getting any warning signs. I'm not getting anything. But I'm also not seeing anybody move. I'm also not seeing anybody announce things. I'm also seeing nobody talk about projects. I'm not seeing anybody talk about movements or changes or anything, which can be taken two ways. Yes, obviously, one way we want to hope that means everything is fine, everything is sorted, and we're not doing anything. But on the other hand, I feel like there is such a sense of anxiety around kind of this moment where nothing is happening. It is the same. I don't know if you're working in a job that requires movement or requires change to be talked about, or that there are always projects happening, that there are always kind of like, you need to be on the ball, you need to be locked in, you need to be focused at all times. I feel like for me, I am happy and fine that nothing is happening, but I feel like there's an anxiety of, okay, what am I missing? Am I deliberately not being told things? Are they not bringing me in because I'm not the right person for this job? Am I not the person that's supposed to be talking about this situation? I want to emphasize that this internalized anxiety for me around the job not going anywhere is, I feel, me kind of trying to rationalize the fact that I don't know if you're used to always having to do something. I don't know if you had a previous job where it was just stress, panic, anxiety. I have to do this. I've got to prove myself. Like, I feel like we can be comfortable, but it feels like there's something in my brain that's irrationally causing this problem. Because I feel like everything's fine, everything's normal, everything's running. But I feel like it's almost like I'm irrationally creating this image of it's quiet. And everyone knows when everything's quiet, something's going on, especially with kids. But like, I feel like I'm irrationally creating a situation that isn't great. And now that's starting to become a manifestation in our logical mind. Even though we can see that everything is fine, it's kind of like we're almost gaslighting ourselves into there's got to be something wrong. And I feel like for us, we need to stop and take a break and breathe, and just start to really come back down to earth and come back down to that real logical side of things. Start figuring it out. Like, everything's fine. Why am I panicking? I don't feel like it is a work thing, but I feel like we're associating it with work. So therefore, that's the issue. Don't do that. Just literally just take it and ride it for as long as we can.
Okay, beautiful. Thanks for that, Michael. Okay, I'm going to do one, and then you can do one after. So I'll chuck myself in here. Okay, who have we got next? We've got Lisa. What's the next step for business? I actually think this, I can't talk because the photo's so small, but I think this might be one of my psychics, not too sure. But what I'm being shown for you is you need to step back into it, step back into your power. It's like if you got yourself there for a little bit. They're saying to dig back in deep, bring out that inner child, bring it back out to play, because you're stepping back into the spotlight now, sweetheart. I'm seeing you, and I feel like it's on the spiritual level. So I think you're getting upgrades this year. I feel like doorways are shutting this year. I feel like you're really going to grow and really step into your own. It's like you're going to really become your true, authentic self this year. And it's like everyone that's been following you up until now, these doorways are really going to open up for you right now. I feel like as you close a doorway, a new doorway is going to open. So I really honour yourself because you're going to be stepping into the spotlight. I do see upgrades. I did pull a card for you, and it's telling me whatever you are planning or wishing or wanting to bring forward, your wishes are going to be granted, but not only in that sector, I'm seeing it in the home and with the relationship as well. I really do feel like it's a good financial year for you. I believe something has been going on in your life up until now, something that's you don't share or something that's hidden or something that's in the background there. I feel like there's been a few scenarios or a few storms brewing, but what they want me to tell you is it's almost over. The timing's near. It's almost done and dusted. That's one of the doorways that will be shutting. They say just shine that bright sparkle. They just showed my shirt to me then. They just want you to shine that bright, sparkling light that you are and just keep moving forward. And I believe it's in your spiritual business. And I believe there's new doorways opening up in that spiritual business. And I believe you'll be doing a little 1 or 2 day courses and things like that to upgrade along your way this year in different avenues, just to add it to your toolbox. And you need to start putting international in front of things, is what they're showing me, international. So you need to, really have a good look at yourself because it's like you're downgrading and they're upgrading. Okay, so I hope that helps, beautiful. And yeah, hope that helps. Okay, Michael, I'll bring you up the next one, or unless you've got one there that you want to read.
I am spaced out after everything. No, I
Okay,
am.
I'll find you one.
I'm good. I'm down. I'm chill.
Okay, we've got this one. I think it's she's got a bit of bullying going on. I think this one was, if I read it correctly.
Melina. Melina.
Yeah.
Melina.
Melina, is that Melina? You know me, I'm dyslexic, so I'm saying names wrong. God forgive me. I apologise.
Melina, feel free to correct us. Will this year be a better year from narcissistic female that had been bullying me for years? Okay.
Great.
Will this be a better year from a narcissistic female that had been bullying me for years? Okay, let's start from the start. When someone is such a heavy narcissist, it is extremely difficult to try and prove yourselves as the innocent person. A narcissist is always going to be someone that no matter what happens, no matter what is said, no matter what is done, whether there is proof or not, is always going to try to spin a story to be the victim. And we know this. We know what this lady is like. We know what she is capable of. And we know that she has already, and for so long, as you've said, for the last couple of years, has been twisting a story, has been making whether she's the center of attention, whether she's the one that's kind of, being the bitch of the group or whatever. At the end of the day, the logical answer to it is just stop. Just ignore them. Stop giving them any attention. Like, if you have the capability and ability to do so, like, completely block them out if you can. Taking away a narcissist's power of the center of attention is probably one of the better ways to do it, because then if you don't do anything, they can't attack you for anything. They can't construe anything. They can't do anything like that. That's the logical side. I believe the technical term is a petty bitch, and I will someone if I need to. I am not afraid to be the person to say, fight back. If you are able to, and you are able to count on something, document things, like make note of things. Have they affected other people as well? Like, if it's gotten to a point where this is going to sound like such a millennial young thing, but if they have been bullying you for so long, why? Why have they still had that power? Why have they still been able to kind of get into it all? What I want you to do and to kind of figure things out is we need to document, we need to write down, we need to note, and we need to fight back. Because this person is not going to stop, and I do not feel like they are going anywhere anytime soon. It's also difficult as well when it's been happening for so long, where it feels like even we are trying to... Family, honey, yo, you come to the right place when you need someone to tell you to cut a bitch out of your family, because I talk to like 4 of mine. I do not care for the rest. Like, rule number 1, I'm sorry, I need to preface something. I am very brutal, upfront, and honest, and I know that a lot of people don't like honesty, but really, like, cut the bitch out. Like, snip, snip, bye. Like, as a young person, I don't get the whole family generational thing of, we are family, we are blood, we look after each other. Stop being shitty and I might look after you. Like, stop acting like an asshole and I might respect you. Like, there are so many ways to go about it, and so many people want to keep those familial relations, and I completely understand that. We always want to make sure that we can keep our family close to us. We're supposed to rely on family. Sometimes you can't. And I genuinely feel like this is one of those moments where you cannot do anything to change that public perception. You can't do anything, because no matter what you say or do, it's going to get misconstrued. They're going to take it out of context. They're going to make themselves to be out the victim. Like, to me, the best thing you can do is cut them out. I don't care who they are, because you can't keep putting all... A psychic will say you cannot keep giving energy and love and light to people like a void. This person is a void. All your energy, all your love, all your light, everything that you exude, that happiness, that helping nature, everything, it's just going to keep on getting gobbled up. They're just going to keep on eating at it. Stop trying to be the good person and learn to cut them out. Because, I mean, we don't want that in our lives. We want to be happy. We want to be excited. We want to, as Angel says, as Mum will say, as anybody will say, we have so much energy, we have so much love to give to people, and we want to help people. But if they're not going to receive it, if they're going to make themselves out to be like, I'm the victim, they said this, yada yada, girl, bye. Like, I'm getting frustrated for you. Like, it's easy to say cut them out. I know that's hard to do, and I respect and love that you have that admiration for your family. I respect that. Don't take that the wrong way. But there needs to be a point where you say, I can't deal with this anymore. Get away from me. Like, you need to take yourself out completely or just get rid of them. I don't care who they are. It is not going to stop and it is not going to end. The best thing you can do is remove yourself completely from that situation and get out. And I know that's a young person mentality. I apologize. But at the end of the day, holy shit. Like, I hate people like that with a passion.
Okay, moving on. Take a breath there, Michael.
Oh, I get so frustrated.
I know you do.
Assholes.
Okay, next we've got up is Natalie. Hi, Natalie. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Angel. Can you see the interview for my job? Is she or will it be about merits?
Could you hear me typing? I'm so sorry if I was interrupting that.
What are you typing?
Oh, I was typing a message in the chat. I thought you stopped suddenly, and I was like, "Oh no, is my typing interrupting?" I'm so sorry.
No. I was reading them because you didn't start reading the message, so I could ask to start reading it out.
Okay. No, sorry. I was reading a Melina just said they've cut their ties as much as they can with the partner's blessing. I was just going to say, like, I love and respect you, but you need to do more. Sorry. I shit myself. I was like, oh no, I'm interrupted. Damn it. Okay,
No,
sorry.
No. God.
Hi, Natalie. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, hi, Natalie. We haven't forgot you. You're up next.
Hi, love you. Yeah. Hi, Angel. Can you see me interviewing for my job this year, or will it be given on merit? Okay, I feel like, and Angel, I'm going to ask for a backup on this one, see if we're on the same page. I am getting told that the interview is literally just a formality, and I feel like I've already got the certificate in my hand.
Yeah, I don't know what the merit thing is. I believe it's going to be on what she's already delivered, the performance they've already given. I get the same thing.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
don't believe they're looking at certificate or merits behind the scenes. It's what you're showing them already.
Yeah. So give it on merit. It's just like because of, as you said, her ability, the way that she does things, her work ethic. Like, you've pretty much already got the job to me. I do feel like we already have it. This is just a formality of we need to make sure the higher ups are okay with things, or like we need to do it properly. But like I feel like the job is ours.
Yeah, I feel like she submitted everything fine.
Yeah. So I do feel like they are going to interview you. You are going to have to talk to someone. I feel like it's just a formality, personally. Like, sorry, it's a lot quicker than some others.
Yeah, but I don't feel like she's going to have a problem with it.
No, neither do I. I feel like it's almost a surefire thing, genuinely. And if it's not, feel free to, I don't know, meet me in a car park at 3 a.m. and we'll, square up. No, like,
all right,
that's a joke.
Okay, we're going to do, hang on. Okay, we're going to do a YouTuber, AA.
Yes.
YouTuber, thanks for liking and subscribing, AA. They did say hi, love, and then they've come in. Hi, does. Is that Ali?
How does
Think about
Ali think about me? Okay, so people think about people when they use their... No, I'm not doing that. That's really being smart. Here's the thing, and some people may agree, some people may disagree. I'm gonna be real, there is not a lot to go on, and I'm getting a lot of generalized information. Part of that to me is I feel like there is kind of like a generalized feel about it. I don't feel like there's any specifics. I don't feel like there's any like genuine latches. I don't feel like there's any literal interpretations of things. I feel like for me, that the feelings that I have for this person, and I'm thinking about this person, whether it's familial, whether it's a relationship, whether it's friends, whether it's a person, whatever, I don't know. But I feel like the way that I think about this person, I feel like I think about them a lot more than they think about me. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just feel as though they think of me as a good person, as a friend, as someone they can talk to, or like if it's family, okay, cool, I know I can rely on this person, I know I can talk to them when I need to, but I don't need to. So if I don't need to, I don't need to think about them. Like, I don't need to worry about them. But that's not to say that they aren't still thinking of you in a good way. So, like, for example, with Angel and I haven't worked together in a while. Like, we haven't really spoken much. We haven't worked a while. I love and respect her so much. Like, absolutely love and adore you as a person. But we don't talk that much. But
well, you
that doesn't. Yeah, I know. But like, that doesn't also mean that we don't think about each other sometimes. Like, you might read something or do an event. You're like, oh yeah, no, I remember when Michael did this, and like he done a good job or whatever. Or you might think, like, I might do the same thing. I might like, oh cool, I haven't thought about Angel or done nothing in a while, but like, you know, I've done really well. I love and respect her. Like, that's the way that I feel it is, because it feels like it's more of a, I may not think about you or talk to you all the time, but that's not bad. Like, I feel like it's just a, oh yeah, cool, when I do think about this person, oh yeah, I like that person. Like, that person's pretty cool. But I do feel like we think about them and talk about them and act about them a lot more. So I do feel like, in the sense of how do they think about me, they think about you in a very generalized feel, in a very, like, it is just how you would think about a regular person. I feel like we think about them a little bit more, and that's fine. That just means that you have a different level of friendship to them than they might have with you. You might still be good friends, but maybe you just consider them closer. Maybe they have other friends that they're closer with. Like, you know, kind of that thing. I'm going in circles, but like, you get what I mean.
Yes, they do. Okay, we've got another one of the ladies that used to do events with us. Feel Good Reiki has asked, Happy New Year. Any messages would be appreciated?
Happy New Year, beautiful. Any messages would be appreciated. Okay. I'm getting two separate instances right now. I feel like you are someone who has managed to find a way to really separate your business with your personal life, which is huge, which is awesome. I feel like for us in our business life, I don't know if it's because we are just kind of, it's a new year, obviously new things are happening, like we just had Christmas and we just had holidays, so like obviously everybody slows down and stops for a bit. But I feel as though we have kind of been very Groundhog Day for a little while when it comes to the business side of things. I feel like this year obviously is going to be a big one, but I feel as though for the last while, it feels as though it's kind of been the exact same thing over and over. I get up, I do my job, I go to my job, I do everything I need to do, I go home, yada yada. On the personal side, which is a bit different, I feel as though the personal side has been a little bit more of a figuring out things and figuring out how people really feel. And I feel like we're going into 2025 being a lot more critical of how people are perceiving us. Am I being too much? Have I done too many things? Does this person, like, am I talking to this person or are they talking with me? Like, I feel like there has been a couple of people that we've reached out to where you're always starting the conversation. You're always initiating that connection, that's like forming of a relationship with this person. And I feel like they don't ever do it for you. And we're starting to be critical of this. We're starting to think about that. But when it comes to the business side of things, I feel as though, even though we're happy with what we do, we love what we do, and that's awesome, I feel like we are just kind of stuck right now, just doing the same thing. We're not overly successful. Like, we're not huge mega stars, whatever, but we are happy and we are comfortable. I feel as though it's very samey, and I'm getting a little bit bored of doing the same thing. I'm trying to find different things to do, or at least try different ways to expand what we do. And I feel like that's what 2025 is going to be for you. I feel like this year is going to be an expansion of what you do and how you do things, which is brilliant. But I do feel like in your personal life, we're going to be a bit more critical of things, and we're going to be a bit more critical of people. So do be careful about that, because I feel like we're another one that's going to be cutting out a few people. But I mean, that also just comes with life, and people are assholes. So
Okay. We're getting a few people coming on. Thanks for joining us, guys. Okay, let's bring another one up. Hey, Michael.
yes.
Let's go. We've got Natalie before, so we'll get some.
Okay.
Here we go. Liked and shared.
Carolyn.
Oh, you know Carolyn? That's awesome.
I love Carolyn's been with us for so many years. I love her. I think she's from South Africa, if I remember.
Oh, let us know where you're from, honey. Let all of you let us know where you're from. Sydney, Australia, wherever.
But I love Carolyn. She's been here with us for a while. I'm going to share, please, a message if drawn. Carolyn, we have, over the years, the general side of things, the easy answer is that we've seen you grow a lot. We've seen you be a lot more independent in yourself, which has been awesome, but you're also like not taking shit from people, which is great. I feel like right now, my message for you right now is let it go. Okay? I was given a message that was a little bit more expletive, but the generalized term is let it go. Okay? I feel like there is quite a few things that we're still holding on to. And honestly, I don't know if it's because we are hoping for something to happen or if we're hoping for a certain outcome. But you know that I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, yes, you're going to get this. Yes, you're going to be amazing or whatever. I do feel like there are some things that we're holding on to that we've been waiting for so long that are just not going to happen. And I feel like we know that it's not going to happen, but we're still holding on to hope. We're still hoping and praying. I don't know if you have recently lost someone, whether that was a friend. I don't feel like they were close, but I do feel like, and I want to ask, and I apologize if not, but I do feel like I'm missing someone. I feel like I know this person isn't coming back, but I'm yearning for it and I'm missing them. So that's why I asked you. I wasn't sure if you had lost someone. So I want to clarify that. But I feel like I'm always looking at the door. I feel like I'm always looking out the window. I feel like I'm like trying to find signs, trying to find something. And the let it go isn't a forget. It's we need to understand and accept that it's not going to happen the way we want it to, but we can still hold on to those memories. We can still hold on to those thoughts and still live and yearn and have those happy times, even if we accept that we're not going to get what we want out of it. So my message here at the moment is let it go. And then asterisk, but don't forget.
It's funny, Michael, because I actually went to the fucking honest oracle deck, which meant Michael loved.
I forgot that you had a deck of those.
We'll have to do another show with that. And they just said to pull a card out, and they honestly, the card was "Don't let your thoughts fuck you over."
Yes, love that.
And honestly, and I don't pull off or jump on the end of people's readings very ready, but my guys come in and said,
yeah,
pull Michael a card, and I went, no. They went, fuck you. Because you know I call them the fuck you. And they come in and went, thank you. I was like, sweet, okay. So I just backed up what you had to say to her.
Yeah, cool. And she just said, yes, I had to cut cords. Yeah, I do feel like it is much a stop holding on to what you want. You can let it go, but don't forget. Because even when people screw us over, we still have good memories. They're just a little bit tainted. So I feel like we can still remember the good times, even if we don't interact with whatever. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always here for Caroline.
Caroline did pop a question up that I did just see down further, and she was asking about her property.
I've not had my glasses on because the glare on my glasses is so bad on my second screen. Hi, if taking readings, would love to know if my property house situation will get sorted in a sale soon. You're still dealing with that. I swear you're the one that's been dealing with that.
I don't know what's going on there, Michael, but I believe she needs to change agent. I don't think the one she's with I'd be looking at a second.
100%. We have said this on our lives all the time. We do not remember questions unless they are specifically like big things. We do not remember questions. I don't know if we've talked about you before. I don't know if I've told you. As Angel said, we need another real estate. We need to talk to someone else. I feel like we have had that conversation before.
Look, if you stay with that real estate, it ain't budging, mate.
Yeah.
I
swear it might have been someone else, but I swear it was Carolyn, and we had said that we need to find a new real estate. We need to find a new realtor. We need to find someone else because I think it was Mum did the reading, and she was like, "They're not doing anything."
Yeah, she needs to start listening to her intuition when she sits there quietly minded. She's being urged to swap, but she doesn't do anything about it. She needs to take up the opportunity because, mate, you swap buyers, swap agencies, it'll sell.
Yeah. I
think so you don't sell now, you'll be holding it over winter, so you want to get it up on the market.
Yeah.
I honestly believe, Michael, she's got it with the wrong person. I ain't believe they're advertising her enough.
Yeah, no, and I'm pretty sure Mum had said the same thing because, like, I remember the question. I didn't remember saying it, so I'm like, maybe it was Mum that did it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Carolyn has been having some issues with it for a while. So yeah,
you can always reach out for a private reading if you like. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up as well. We've got another YouTuber.
Brilliant.
Okay, answer that.
Advertising ourselves, like, I do the $10 readings on the page. I just type it out. We do private readings. Mum does the live feeds and that.
They're coming to get a Tim.
It's him. No, if someone could steal that shit a bit quicker, damn, like.
They're coming past my house. Michael's the troublemaker.
They're coming to lock you out. They're like, this bitch knows too much.
Okay. All right, let's go. We'll go with this one. We've got Maree.
Will I find
a safe place to live soon? Thanks.
Please and thank you. Okay, I am going to preface and be honest as I can because I know that these situations are very delicate, and it needs to be done carefully. I am not going to lie to you and say, yes, you will be 100% fine. You are going to be awesome. It's going to work out. I do feel home, okay? I do feel a safety coming. I do not feel like it is going to be the outcome that you want. I am getting someone putting a blanket around me and holding me, but I'm still being shown a torn down house. So to me, I feel as though it is that we're going to be with someone, that we're going to be able to go and see someone, and they're going to help us. I'm getting a lot of love. I'm getting a lot of that friendship. I'm getting a lot of that, like, genuine and honesty that we need. And as I said, I'm feeling this person put a blanket over me and just hold me. Like, they're just holding me and just letting me cry, letting me break down, letting me do all of these things. Is it a safe place, as in a house? No, I'm not getting that. But I do feel like we are going to be at least home. We're going to be able to make a new one, even if it's not ideal. So to answer the question of, are you going to be in a safe place to live? You will be safe. I do not think it will be a home. It will be with someone else. I feel like the situation's not going to be great, but you have each other. You are safe. You are home. That's what matters to me, because no one should have to deal with anything that bad. But it's not going to be ideal. You will be safe.
Beautiful. Thanks, Michael. I got the same thing for her too, Michael. She's still got a few obstacles there before she actually finds that final residence. Yeah. So good work, Dom.
It's always hard when, like, people ask those kinds of questions because I want to give them that hope so bad, but that's not what we do. Like, we don't.
As I tell everyone on this platform, when you come in and put your questions up, we don't mind how personal they are. We don't mind answering it. We just like to let you know by the end of the show we end up family, because we end up learning so much about one another just in those short readings.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go on to our next one. We've got Shari's concerned with her mother's dementia. I was just reading her message. I think that's how she says it. I'm not sure. I'm dyslexic.
What does 2020? Angel reads this as me hold mum 2025, dad what dementia caring. No. What does? Sorry, I shouldn't joke about.
It's just like no serious. I'm like, okay. I'm all right at reading it. Actually,
yeah. What does 2025 hold for me with mum's dementia and dad caring for her? Okay. She is okay for now. She is fine. I feel like as much as what you and your dad can do for her, I feel like it might be around this time, maybe in a little bit, that we might have to look into getting someone professional, like even to take her to go and see someone once a week, or to like visit and help out once a week. I do feel like that you and your dad are doing a good enough job to help. Like, don't let anyone tell you that you're not doing a good job, that she needs a professional, she needs this. Like, no, you two are doing a good job so far. But I do feel like it is going to dip down a little bit soon. I'm not going to lie. And I do feel like we're going to have to start looking into even just someone to come in and help with stuff, or come in and help take her places, to like not be as big of that responsibility for us. Because as much as we want to help our parents, as much as we want to help people that are going through stuff, like, we still need to worry about ourselves as well. They are 83 and been together since they were 12. God damn! Go you! Like, go mum and dad. But yeah, I am sorry saying I do feel like there is going to be a dip soon for her health, for her dementia. As I said, I do not believe that it is a serious thing, and I do not believe that you and your dad would not be able to help her. But I do think that it is going to start being a situation where we are going to have to try and find something to help out, even just once a week. Even if it's just talking to someone and learning more resources that we can go to, or even if it's just a chat with someone that might have a bit more of a experience with people that suffer from dementia. Because dementia sucks. Like, it's such a horrible thing. So I do feel like, don't let anyone tell you that you're not doing a good job. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not doing enough. You absolutely are, for you and your dad. And you know your mum. You know what she's like. You know how she is. So you are the best person to help. But I do feel like there is going to be a dip. And I do feel like you're going to need to look for some more resources, talk to some people, and learn. Do I feel like she's going to be a severe, like, nosedive? We need to put her in a home? Absolutely not. Like, she's not that bad. It's just, there might just be a couple of things here and there that might, like, make us question a couple of things, but she is okay. Like, that's what I'm getting.
Thank you, Michael. Next, we've got Jackson.
Jackson, okay, the whole, like, Facebook recommended, do you know this person? Jackson pops up in my recommended every time I scroll Facebook, like, I swear 9 out of 10 times. I'm like, I feel like I know you. No idea who you are, but I feel like I know you.
Well, I think Jackson's looking for a private session, so he wants a 12-month reading. You'll get a little snippet.
How do you see the next 12 months to be for me? I feel like 2024 was such a journey of self-discovery, and I have a good vibe about this year. Good. Like, genuinely, that is awesome. I love it when people are like, yeah, I'm going to kick 2025 in the dick. Like, I love that when people have that positivity, because that positivity is what is going to help shape the year to come. And I do feel like that this year is going to be a great year. purely because we don't have that naggy voice in the back of our head saying, no, you're going to screw up, you're going to do this, you're going to, like, who cares about that sound? Like, having that mentality is so good. For the next 12 months, is there going to be any dips? Am I seeing any generalized dips? Because I'm not going to lie, over a 12-month period, I ain't getting no specific details. But over the 12-month period, I am getting a small dip around July, August. And I feel like that small dip is literally just going to be disappointment. It's not going to be anger. It's not going to be hatred. It's not going to be loss. I am just disappointed. Okay? That can be a few things. That can be I was planning something big and shit went south. A bit disappointed, not ultimately unhappy. Or I am working really hard. I'm doing a great job. There's a internal promotion coming. Like, oh, I'll put my name for it. That'd be cool. I don't get it. That's a bit disappointing. It doesn't change the trajectory of our whole year. It doesn't change our mindset. It doesn't change the way we think about things. I feel as though 2025 for you is just going to be very bland. It's just going to be very samey. I'm not seeing any like hills. I'm not seeing any mountains. I'm not seeing any crevices. I'm not seeing any big ups and downs. I am purely just seeing that it is, to me, we're fine. That's what I'm getting, is that it is fine. Which is better than the last couple of years, because the 20s have not been excessively great for you so far, I don't believe, or that I'm getting, but I feel like we're just smiling. We're just happy. We're just planning ahead. We're chill. There was probably some more information, but I burped. I'm sorry. But yeah, like I feel as though we're just fine. We're good. We're chill. We're not thinking negatively. We're just, I feel like we're just chilling, to be honest.
Good.
Yeah.
No stress, that's what you want.
I'm not.
Okay, here we go. We've got another one here. Yolanda, is that how you say it?
Yolanda Suitors, maybe? I don't know. I'm also quite bad with names.
I would like some career advice, please, Michael.
I would like some career advice, please. Okay, first things first, don't rock the boat. I feel like... Okay. I always say this to people, but it's true. I do not know what your career is. And when it comes to doing a reading, we do not have the time to go into finding out what your career is, because to me, that is invasive. For the career advice, I feel like don't rock the boat, not because, shit's hit the fan, or not because there are people that are testing our patients or anything like that. I feel like don't rock the boat because we don't need to. I do feel like the career that I'm in is old mentality, which can be a few things. Old mentality in a job can be like teaching, it can be like psychology, it can be like being in an office space that has been running since, I don't know, the early 2000s or whatever. Like, there are so many different instances of it. Don't rock the boat, to me, I'm getting it more in a sense of we don't need to change things, so people should stop trying to change things. Stop trying to update things that don't need to be updated. If it works fine, it doesn't, like, what is it? Don't fix what isn't broken? No, what's the saying?
Oh, sorry, I was reading messages. Sorry, Michael.
Oh, good. I don't know what the saying is, but like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what it is. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, I don't feel like there needs to be any changes. I don't feel like there needs to be any issues. Don't rock the boat. Nothing needs to be changed. With the career advice, if you're wanting to excel or you're wanting to do better, like, it might be an idea then to even just try and find something else, because I don't feel like we're going to go anywhere right now. I feel like we are kind of at our peak where we are, but there is still the chance for more if we want to go for it, if we want to look for it. But don't rock the boat. Don't try to fix don't fix, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I will get that allegory at least once. But yeah, I'm not getting anything overly big. I'm not getting anything negative. It is purely and simply just, it's fine. If you want more, you might be looking into further stuff. He might be looking at something else, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to take my phone off, sorry. I'll just notice it's going flat. Okay, here's our next one.
Okay.
Michael.
Is the guy I'm texting genuine? Is he the one? Okay, so fun fact. I, for how I view love and everything, fall under the category of aromantic, which means I don't understand love. I don't understand the whole this is my person. Like, I'm like, cool, that's your friend. Like, I don't get love, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Is he the one? I don't believe in that stuff. But for someone that is, I can still understand and see it. This person is good for you. Okay, they are a good match. Are they genuine? I don't feel like they're 100% honest with you. I do feel like they're kind of holding on to a couple of the darker stuff, which is fair. Like, you don't want to inundate someone if you're only just like talking or whatever. But I feel like they are holding on to a couple of things out of fear of how people react. Okay. Do I think they are overly negative? No, I don't feel like they're a criminal or anything. But I feel like they have this kind of mentality of they have been rejected, or they have been talked out of things, or they have been denied a few times when talking about this subject. So they know, don't talk about this stuff because we don't know how they're going to react. Do I think you will react positively? I'm going to be honest, not quite. I do feel like you're going to be like, oh, okay, red flag. But genuinely speaking, I do feel like this guy is a good guy. I do feel like he is a nice person. I just feel like there are a couple of things that we're hiding that just, when it's been brought up in conversation before, people have had very negative reactions. Okay? So, is he genuine? Yes, he is a good person. But he's hiding some stuff. There are a few red flags there. Just try to be open and honest about things. Be open and open to receiving new experiences, stuff like that. But is he the one? I'm gonna be real. I don't think if it's this person for the rest of my life, no. I'm sorry. But is he good enough? Yeah, he's good enough. We'd be happy with that.
We'll move on to this next one. We've got, I think it's Gemma.
Gemma! I need to see Gemma again. I love her. She's so nice. I've met her in person a few times. She's one of the nicest people I've ever goddamn met. But she'll cut a bitch too.
Me, Michael.
I've spoken to Gemma more. Reading, please. Like and share from Wollongong. Hope so, that'd be awkward. Can I have a reading on my little family of 4? So we have talked, we have done readings together, we have done live shows, and we've always been on your side. We're always here to help. Do I feel like there is going to be much there? Honestly, I'm not seeing much happening. I'm not seeing any additions. I haven't got my glasses on, but I'm not seeing any additions, Gemma. But I do feel as though we're just fine. We're not overly big on things. We're not planning any massive trips. We're not doing anything huge. Because I feel like Virginia would tell us. Oh, not Virginia, sorry. Oh, God, what's your mum's name? I've forgotten. She's going to kill me. I'm going to see her again. She's going to smack me, I swear. But, she'd tell us. If you were planning on something, she would let us know. She'd be like, did you know Gemma's doing this? We'd be like, no. But, yeah, I don't see any differences. I don't see any changes. I'm not seeing any big things. I'm just seeing that we are just kind of fine at the moment. Okay, sorry. There is a lie. One of the kids is going to be ill for a little bit. I'm getting a height range and I'm being shown smaller. So I feel like the youngest one is going to be a little bit ill. I'm being shown this is going to sound bad. I promise it's not. The reference I'm getting is video games, which obviously I'm seeing a green cloud around them, which is usually in our games a poison cloud. It goes away super quickly. But I do... Gina, okay, thank you. She's going to smack me. But yeah, I do feel I do feel as though there is going to be the youngest one is going to be a little bit sick for a little while. Do I feel like it's going to be hospital? No, but I do feel like we're going to think about it for a second. They will be fine. They will be okay. I'm just getting shown a little cloud around them, which is green, which to me is usually sickness, illness. But for the reference that I'm getting, it doesn't last long. Okay, so that jumped in. So they're like, no, you got to give her something. So you got something, but yeah, I'm not seeing any changes. I'm not seeing any big things. I'm not seeing anything, basically.
I am seeing coming up at Easter a little getaway, like a weekend, like a retreat or something, or you going something. I see you taking the kids somewhere.
Awesome. See, this is why Angel's here.
Yeah, I want to pull up that next one. I want to pull up yours tomorrow, and that's what they've said. All right, welcome tomorrow.
Apologies for that. Needed a drink. Okay.
Business for that too.
No. Can I please have a reading for my business, or what business should I do? Okay. You're another one, like the lady that I read
already. Be a bit
No.
more direct with your question, I think, like around a business.
Like specifically the business, because I'm getting that it's another situation like the lady that I read for earlier, where I feel like it is very Groundhog Day. We're kind of doing the same thing. We're not doing much. I feel like we need to try to expand what we do, not necessarily stock and inventory. Okay? I feel like there is something that we have been thinking about for a little while, and I know that's vague as hell. But like, I'm not going to sit here and get into your crap. Like, I'm not going to get into your business. Sorry. God, I'm an asshole. But I feel as though for you, I feel like you've been thinking about this kind of new venture, this new idea for a little while. I do feel like it is a little bit expensive. I had a business now, but I don't think it's the right one for me. Is that venture then a new idea rather than being? No, I'm not being told that is a whole new idea. I do feel like we're still going to be in this business that we're doing. Okay? I don't feel like we're moving anywhere anytime soon. I don't feel like we're doing anything new anytime soon because it's still a thing. Like it's still a thing. Obviously, it's still a thing, Michael. The business is still bloody running. But like, I feel as though it is a situation of I'm not getting anything new. I'm not getting anything big. I feel like there's an expansion of what we have. So there's going to be something new, but it's not inventory. It's not stock. I feel like it is staff. Like it could be yourself doing something still associated with the business, but a new branch. It could be that you are working with a couple of people to open a new location, still the same business, but it would be expanded. It'd be something different. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. Is it going to be brand new? No. As I said, still under the umbrella of what it is, whatever it is that you do, but it's almost like we're going to be taking the lead. We're going to be taking control of it, if that makes sense.
Oh, I'm losing my phone. Oh, that was Donna Evans that come in and made my phone go silent. I'm blaming Donna. Welcome, Donna.
Hi, Donna. Okay. Any messages about my psychic gifts and what's coming up in the next month? Okay. I'm going to kick your ass a little bit. We could be doing more. And I don't know what it is that you do. I think it's awesome that you do stuff. Like, brilliant. Go off, sis. But, like, I feel like we could do more. I feel like we could be doing more. Even if it is just a sense of, like, doing one or two things a week or one or two things to expand on what we do, like research, read, learn, do something. Like, I feel like we could be doing more. And I'm not sure if that's just the fact of, like, we have all been there. We've all gone, like, we've all had to build ourselves ATC. But I feel like in the next month, what's coming up in the next month, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. To me, nothing is really happening in this next month other than general what we should be doing for what we do. Okay. I feel as though there isn't going to be anything new. It is just, we're expected to be able to do this. We're expected to be able to do this thing. We should be able to do this thing. So I don't feel like there's anything new or upticks in what we're doing, because I feel like we should be expected to be able to do that. So for you, the message I'm getting is we could be doing more. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Don't push yourself. But I feel like I'm just... respectfully, I'm kicking your bum a bit, and like we could do more. We could do a little bit more to put ourselves out there. We could do a little bit more to work with more people. Like, I want to know, how long has Donna been doing it? Like, do you know Donna?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Donna used to do like stuff before. I'm not sure what she's doing now.
Okay. Genuinely, if you are unable to do more, like, get on to Angel. Angel's doing a bunch of events. Angel's always looking for psychics. Like, see if you can try and work with her, or like find someone else that's more local to you if you live somewhere else. Like, try and find someone that can help you to be able to do more and get you out there, because I feel like you could be doing more. You could be not bigger, but like you could be more known, and that would then be able to push you to do more. And it's kind of like a snowball effect in a sense. But yeah, this month I'm not getting anything new. It's just we should be expected to be able to do this. So it's kind of like, okay, yeah, sure, I can do that. Why not? But this year is going to be big for you, and I do feel like you're going to be doing a lot more, which is awesome. But we're not lazy. We are just unable to do more than we can. Just started up a psychic business, but have not had anyone yet call me. It is slow at first. Like, it is slow at first, like any business is. Like, Mum was doing the live feeds for, I think, like 2 years before we really cemented ourselves as psychics. So it's gonna take time, but get yourself out there. Do live feeds. Do free live feeds on Facebook, because first impressions are everything. And a free live feed allows people to come in, see how you work, see how you read. If they vibe with you, sick, they might stick around. But if they don't vibe with you, like, don't take that personally. There are so many people doing live shows. There are so many people doing everything. But do more of what you can do, because you are someone that I feel like I would keep an eye on you, because I do feel like you are going to be like in a completely different
Michael, she's need this ass kicking for a few years, mate.
Awesome, sweet. Get your ass moving then. Like,
because I believe she should have been out in the field way ago. Like, honestly,
I'm getting that. I feel like she is like, I'm gonna toot my own horn. I don't care. I deserve this. But like, I feel like Donna should be on the same level as us. Like, as me or Mum, as you, as like, we're not going like major, but like, I genuinely, if it worked out well, I could see Donna at the Royal Easter show. I could see Donna
100%.
at Mind Body Spirit, and like,
I've seen her stuff in the past where she's had things going on, but this year could be her year.
Yeah. Respectfully. Like, if shit's up, if shit's happening, if shit's capable of whatever, like, you know, real life comes first, 100%. But like, I want to keep an eye on you. I want to watch you grow. I feel like you are someone that could do well in the industry as a whole. And that's coming from someone that's worked with some of the bigger people who some don't deserve it. But like, I want to keep an eye on you, because I do feel like you're someone that can be bigger, but you've got to kick your ass. You've got to be out there and do more. If you can, do the live shows, like, work with people, network, like, treat it like a business, obviously, when you can. But yeah, you got to try and do as much as you can when you can, but like, do the live shows, get your name out there, like, advertise, network, work with people. Because like, yeah.
All right, we'll leave it there on that one. But you heard him, Donna. Time's a ticking. All right, we've got another YouTube follower. Thanks for liking and subscribe. Sorry, I was just reading his message. Sorry, Michael. I've lost my phone.
Wow.
You just get the message.
Which one, Ishka or Donna?
Ishka.
Ishka. How do you see my crypto investing journey going this year? I'm gonna be real with you. Like, crypto is such a bullshit thing because it is such an over glamorized thing. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say you're going to make it big because the likelihood of that happening is monumentally low because of the oversaturation of what crypto has become. If it was like 10, 15 years ago when it had like started, basically crypto is just internet stocks. For those who don't know, crypto is basically stocks. But it's on the internet, there's no physical stocks. It is like, if you've heard of like Bitcoin is crypto. And it's just online stocks. And do I feel like, to answer your question for you, because I'm not a complete asshole, to answer your question of how your journey will go, it's not really going to go anywhere. You're going to get a little bit more out of it. You're going to get a little bit more of a win. Yes, it is going to be a net positive. However, because of the oversaturation of crypto and what you need to put into it to be able to get something out of it, you basically may as well be playing stock market. And the only difference is that you can't read into articles, you can't read into business ventures, you can't read into like books on how businesses run and manage and stuff like that for crypto. There is no real sense for that. So to answer the question, you're going to get a little bit of a net positive, but genuinely, as someone who knows what crypto is and how it works and the stocks and everything like that, don't bother. Like, try and find something else if you can, but like, genuinely, it's just not worth it in the industry right now as it is because it's so oversaturated.
Oh. Oh, I haven't got it on the stand. I'm trying to charge it. Okay, we've got another one. Oh, we've got Kim. Oh, that's Mum.
Kim. Who's this lady? This lady's crazy. I see her commenting all the time.
Look, Kim, what I'm getting is the frustration and the anger. And even though I went to pull some cards around it, and I just got the anger and the frustration around it. And the other party trying to come in with some sort of forgiveness and peace. And I sort of do, they show me your security and your safety net is what they're showing me. So also, I feel like there's someone behind the scenes is a nasty piece of work because they're showing me the betrayal and the deceit is someone behind the scenes. So it's all about weighing up. I believe the phone call or whatever's gone on last week, there was momentum with it, but not enough. And I believe you've gone in at the right time, but I believe that something's going to be a follow-up with it before you get the final result, is what I'm seeing around it. But they're still showing me the frustration, the anger, but they're saying lucky's on your side. And it's nearly finalised, but not quite. I feel like there's another phone call or there's another meeting to come in behind that, and then it's going to be finalised. If that makes sense. Michael, do you have any idea what she was asking me?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what she was talking about and what she was asking. And you are correct with what you were saying.
Does that make sense?
No, it does. There was someone behind the scenes that were really screwing us over. There was another person who pushed for us.
I pulled the cards on that, and it all come out for the cards with it
Yeah,
I feel like it's now going to be balanced out. It's now going to be put on you got the right of way is what they're saying, and I believe there'll be another meeting or something. We'll go back in, and then that will be But they're not liking it because they're going to have to come in groveling because it's going to have to be backdated, and they know it.
And that's what we've been worried that would put back for that. But
that's you are right. The reason why they don't want to agree to it or finalise it because they know it's been submitted for so long, and they know as soon as they agree to it, that's going to get backdated for I'll say 2 years. 18
Yeah.
20 months.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's right.
Shit, I better write Mum on the list because we just read her.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
also,
exactly
I
what I
was
get.
thinking my 2 cents, Mum. I've been telling you from the start that that's one of the reasons why they didn't want to do it. Like I've been saying for ages, it's because of that, and that's why I kept pushing that. We don't care about the back pay. We need the resources. We need the help. We need this.
Nah,
That is added
don't,
bonus.
don't give in. Don't give in on the back payment.
Oh no, I'm ready to sue a
Just
bitch. Like,
just keep pushing it. I just believe you've got to go meet with someone, a top team player, over the board of all of them, or you need to take the actual board to a tribunal.
yeah, I reckon that's where we're going. That's me
Because I'm saying,
personally as
I
Michael,
was
not as a
thinking
reader.
about taking my tenancy manager to tribunal, and they just showed me whoever the party is, you can take them to a tribunal because this has been way too long, it should have been dealt with. And you'll find the person who's been looking after the case is telling you that it should be going through getting dealt with, but they're not allowing it. So you can take that person with you and all the notes to the tribunal.
Yeah. Oh, I am all the crap that Mum has had to deal with, and all the stuff that I like, the feelings and everything I've seen. Like, I'm ready to burn the place down. Like, I'm going scorched earth on these people when I get if we have to. Like, I'm not holding anything back.
Moving along, we'll go to our next YouTube follower. Thanks for liking and subscribing.
Oh, strike.
Hey,
Okay.
Six.
Also been challenging on all fronts. Health of both my sons, finding my way. Some days are downright difficult, yet these have been the best days of my life. The only days. So here's the reality of the situation is we are doing the best that we can. Okay? Don't let anyone tell you you're not doing enough, or that you're a bad parent, or you're bad at this, or you're bad at that. Don't let anybody tell you that, because you are doing the best that you can with what you have. No one can criticize you for that. Okay? I do feel like, because, as you said, it has been for like 6 years that it's been hard. Like, I can feel this kind of self-doubt. I can feel this defeatism. Like, I can feel these emotions on the inside. And like, yeah, after so long, we would start to eat ourselves up a little bit. But as you said, these last couple of days being so good is awesome, because that's a start. That means that things are going to change. And we're only 14 days into 2025. So if this start is this good, like that, like the percentage, the average ratio of good and bad is just going to keep staying high, which is awesome. We need to stop letting people in the sense of, we need to stop letting people give their opinions and listening to them after so long. I know that's really hard to do, and I know it's really difficult, especially when I feel like we're on our own. But you are capable of keeping up this momentum 100%. You are doing the best that you can with what you have. Like, nobody can criticize you for doing your job. Like, no one can criticize you for doing the best that you can, because sure, other people might be like, oh, this person does more than you. Cool, that person might have more shit that they can do. Like, maybe I can't do what they can do, but I can do what I can do. And that's enough. We are still going. We are still surviving. We are still working. We are still doing everything that we need to do. So my message to you is, do not give up. Don't stop fighting. Don't stop surviving. Don't stop. If you have to, don't stop kicking ass. Like, don't stop being a badass. Like, you are doing the best that you can. And right now, that's what we can do. Okay? In the next month, I'm saying that it is still going to be a bit difficult. But after a while, things are going to start getting better. I can see someone coming in to help out. I can see someone noticing you fighting or struggling or surviving or doing something, and I can see them coming in to pick you up. Is it going to be temporary? Yes. I'm not seeing this person staying with you, but I can see them being the person to help you, to be able to put you on a level where you can start taking it up and above for yourself. Okay? So, as I said, don't let others tell you you're not doing enough. You are absolutely doing enough. You are doing an awesome job, and I'm super proud of you. But the hardest part is going to be accepting that for ourselves and on the inside. So keep holding on, keep doing the best that you can. You're doing an awesome job. And as I said, I'm super, super proud of you for what you are able to do with what you can. But you got this, okay? Ride the momentum, ride the good times right now for the last few days, and just keep doing the best that you can, and stop listening to people being negative. Like, F those people. Like,
Fuck him, he says. Fuck him.
fuck them. Like, fuck these people.
All right, next we've got Gina. Hi, Gina. How are you, sweetheart?
I reacted by saying Gina, but like, I don't know who this person is. I'm just like, yay!
Bingo!
Can I please have a reading? I like to know what's going to happen in the next few weeks. Okay, in the next few weeks, normally, because like I am a very realistic person, in a few weeks, not a lot can happen. Like, not a lot can happen, but I do feel like there is going to be a start. Okay, I do feel like in the next couple of weeks, there is going to be something that, to me, I'm being shown a race from me, where the race is that we are up against a couple of people and I can see the finish line. I feel as though this race puts us at an advantage, okay? So that advantage could be something like if we're going for a job opportunity, it could be a job opportunity in our field. That's an advantage. Or if we're going for something like, for example, oh, I would love to meet up with this person and like talk to this person. Okay, yeah, cool. They're into the same stuff I am. That's an advantage. Like, that's what I'm getting for you. I feel like in the next couple of weeks, it is going to be a little bit boring. I'm getting about week 2 because I'm being shown in the middle. Okay, and a few for me, a few has always been 3. A couple is 2, few is 3, and I'm being shown the middle. So week 2 for me, I'm being shown that there is this race, this thing is going to start. It is our advantage. We have the upper hand. Do I feel like we're going to win? I'm going to be real with you. This is a long-ass race, and I'm fat as hell. Like, I ain't racing all that. But I do feel like this start is going to be awesome for you. You're at the home field advantage. You know what you're doing. You're getting prepared. Like, you're going to kill it. Don't screw it up by helping other people. Because if it's you versus other people, you can't help. And I feel like you do have such a big heart and you want to help everyone that you can. I love you. You gotta be selfish this time. Like, you need to think about you and get yourself sorted. Once you've got it, help whoever you want. I don't care. But like, you need to be selfish this time and care and look after yourself first.
Okay, Shari was just saying thanks for a beautiful evening because she was a new follower.
Oh, awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy your time.
Yeah, you've had a few people coming on saying thanks, great readings, yada yada yada.
I want to hope so. I've been doing it for a few years. It'd be a bit weird if it was.
A bit devastating.
That'd be a bit awkward.
Okay, good evening, Joanne.
Joanne, will Sean and the kids and find... No, hang on, I need to read this again. Will Sean move into supported living soon and the kids and find peace and happiness? Okay, Joanne, I'm gonna read the first part. Will Sean move into supported living soon? I don't know if my brain just stops working. I do not understand how the line is written. Will Sean be moving to supported living soon? Genuinely and technically, no. But he's going to have access to resources, okay? Do I feel like he's going to be in a place that is going to absolutely 100% be able to help him? No. The reason I'm being told this is I feel like I'm being told we do not have one at the moment. We do not have a spot at the moment. But what we can do is we can help and give you the resources to be able to help them along as best as you can until we get to a point where we can put him in, okay? So it is going to be on a technicality. He will be able to move into supported living soon. However, I just feel like I'm being told there's no spots available, but here are some resources we can give to help you out until there is, okay? So he will eventually, It's just not going to happen anytime soon. I'm getting like towards the end of the year because I feel like there is some shit going on. If another one pops up, awesome. Like, ignore me. But I'm being shown much later. But if it happens sooner, brilliant. Love that. Okay, cool. Second one. Will the kids and I find peace and happiness? Awesome. I feel like I should have been able to read that. Not a problem. Will the kids and I find peace and happiness? Peace, yes. Happiness, not for a while. And I feel like that's because of lingering effects. Okay. Will we be peaceful? We will be fine. Yes, we will be okay. But I feel like the happiness part isn't going to come until, if this is a positive situation, like, ignore it. But I feel like once we have washed our hands completely of the situation, that's when the happiness is going to come in. Because I feel like we're always going to be thinking about this person. We're always going to be worried. We're always going to be jump scary. Angel's probably never going to be able to get her phone to sit properly on the thing for once. Like, I feel like we will be happy once we're done with the situation, okay? And I don't feel like that's going to be for a while, because I feel like this person's going to be always on our mind. We're always going to be, like, if it's a negative thing, we're always going to be worried, fearful, whatever. If it's a positive thing, we're always going to be worried and fearful. Like, we're going to be worried about them one way or another. And I feel like once we finally just stop, that's when the happiness is going to start. But you will have peace. You will be fine. You will be safe. You will be all good. You just, to me, won't be happy for a little while until it's all sorted.
Okay.
Having fun there going through all of them?
I'm just muck-assing around with everything. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. I have a question up here. I just want to go back up to her because oh my God, there's so many questions. Let's do this one. Oh God, there's so many. Let's go, Jess.
Okay, Jess Lee Taylor. Hello, could I pretty please, hang on, I'm going to interrupt that for a second. I need my buffer. So excuse me.
You're good, Michael. We're going to wind up too soon, guys. Probably around 10 o'clock.
I'm fine. It's because I closed my window, I closed my door, I've turned my fan off, I've tried to limit every other noise. I'm just overheating. So I'm
oh my God, turn the fan back on.
No, because I thought that might have been the distortion. So I'm good. I'm going to have a shower.
So you're dying in there.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, hello. Could I pretty please have a general reading around family relationship, business, finance? Thank you. Okay. The family and relationship side of things. One side is fine. The other side is not stellar. I feel like we kind of get a little bit of a cold shoulder in a sense, and I don't know if that's just because it's a new relationship and we just haven't quite warmed up to or vibed with each other yet, or if it's a long-lasting relationship. Maybe this person is just a bit of a bitch. Like, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of a cold shoulder from one side. I do feel like it is theirs, not ours. And I do feel like it is about us, okay? Don't take it seriously. I feel like they're just too far up their own arse to really care about anybody else in their life. But for the family and relationship side, I feel like things are fine for you. Things are fine. Things are not okay, but things are fine, okay? They're evened out. Could it be better? Yes. Could it be could it be a better situation than what we're currently in? Sure, 100%. But we're also fine. Like, we don't have anything negative going on. There's nothing terrible happening. It is just purely and simply the situation of we are fine. Nothing needs to change. Things will sort themselves out. For the business finance side of things, the business side, again, we are fine. And the finance, we are comfortable. Would we like more? Sure. Can we afford more? Can we afford more? Can we afford more? Not quite. But at the end of the day, being fine and being comfortable is better than being in the shit. So I feel as though for us, genuinely right now, the cold shoulder person, just ignore them. Like, they'll get over themselves. They'll pull themselves out eventually. But genuinely for me, I am fine. and that's better than nothing. Like that's almost ideal.
Can you see anything? Oh, sorry, Michael.
No, go. I was just making a.
If you've got anyone there that you can see that you'd like to bring up or you're getting drawn to.
Oh, I don't really kind of believe in all that stuff personally. It's like I just do a question if it's given to me. Very rarely will I look at a question and I'm like, I need to do that. Like, I don't know whether it's just my brain works differently, but it's like everyone's valid to do it.
Here's another YouTube subscriber.
Okay.
Hi,
Ann
Ann.
Morrison. Hi, Anne. Hi, guys. I would like to know if I'll change jobs this year. Okay. It is going to be very easy for me to say, yeah, you could change jobs. You could change from your job to fast food, or you could change from your job to retail. Like, it is very easy to, the essence of the question to change jobs, yeah, that's simple. That's easy. You can just apply somewhere else. Are you going to change jobs in the same industry, or are you going to change jobs within the same company? To me, the most amount of movement I'm getting is moving to a new department. Okay. Is it technically a new job? Sure, but it's also kind of the same responsibilities. I don't know if somebody else is going to be leaving the company. I don't know if somebody else is going to be moving outside of the company, and then their responsibility is going to be put on us. More responsibilities, something different, same job. I am feeling for me that we're just going to be put somewhere else under the same umbrella, under the same kind of company thing, but we're just going to be somewhere else. It's going to technically be a different job because you're going to be doing something else, but because you're still close to what you were doing before, you're still also going to be on call for that stuff as well. So theoretically speaking, yes, it's going to be a new branch, but you're still going to be doing the same job, just with added responsibility. If that makes sense. Sorry.
You're good, Michael?
Yeah, just trying to get out of breath.
We'll do one or two and then we'll wind up.
Yeah, I just love Mum. He will live. Don't worry about him.
I know. I was about to say the comment.
Still making noise. To turn your fan on. I'll just turn it on and I'll see what it does. And my whole body just dropped like 20 degrees.
What, you getting red in the face, love?
I'm always red in the face. For some reason, like, even when I look in the mirror, I'm like, this is fine. This right here is fine. But, like, I'm red everywhere else. All I wear is glasses. What? Why?
We've got Jodie that's asking about her brother that passed away last year.
My brother passed last year, just wondering if he's okay and does he have any messages for his family. Okay, so I'd said it earlier, and I'll say it again, I don't really do the mediumship, but I can still give generalized ideas to help with the situation, okay? So I'm not one that goes looking. I don't believe that people should go looking for people that have passed. They will visit us when they need. When it comes to people that pass away, to me, for the first couple of months to the first year or so, they're off chatting. They're catching up with people they haven't seen in a while. They're understanding things. They're learning about their new soul, their new essence. Because while I personally don't believe in a higher power or religion or anything like that, I do believe that we are not gone. I do believe there is another level above us. And everybody is there. And Mum was actually the one that showed me and taught me how to interpret a lot of this stuff. Because Mum does a lot of that stuff. And she's on Thursday night. So if you want to get some more answers from her, I'm going to just back the bus up back over her as well. But no, when it comes to people that have passed, like they come down and they see us and they visit people all the time. People usually respond to it like you will be walking around your day and then you'll be hit with a smell from this person, or you'll see something and you'll be like, oh, that reminds me so much of this person, like they would have loved this. Like there are so many of those things that it's their way of letting us know they're okay. Okay, they're always visiting, they're always having a look, they're always looking after us. But also, I feel like there are so many people up there that he is talking to and he is learning and understanding. I do still feel like there is a little bit of grief because he has left. I don't know if he was quite young, but I do feel like that loss and that grief for him as well is, of course, a natural thing because he didn't want to leave his family, really. I feel as though he comes down and visits his side as much as he can, but I feel like even he's still learning. He's still breathing. He's still like grieving himself. But anyone that passes away, they're always coming in and they visit and they'll like, you might see something like move a little bit, or you might hear a sound, or you might have a smell, or like there are so many different ways and things that remind us of that person. Like we throw me under the bus, why don't you? We interpret them to be that they're looking after us, they're human. Because while their physical body may not be with us anymore, their soul is always with us. So I feel like he's still learning how to do things. I feel like he's still learning how to comprehend what has happened. But I feel like he has so much help. So I don't know if you guys have a really, really rich family history. But like he is so loved and he is so respected. And I feel like I'm gonna cry. But like he's fine. He's awesome. He's doing the best that he can. He is just taking a little bit more time, and then I feel like he's going to be coming down and looking after and visiting everyone a lot more often. But wow, I'm actually going to fucking cry. I've not ever done that in a reading before. Wait, no, that's not fair.
Well, we keep telling you that you're a medium.
I hate it. Okay, I love what I do. I hate the mediumship because my logical science brain takes over so much. And I'm like, you're not here.
You can't when you're in the mediumship world.
You can't. You cannot stop. But like, there's so... Oh my god, there is so much love. There is so much admiration. There's so much respect. And I do feel like he was taken way too soon, or if he did it himself. I'm not guessing. I'm not saying anything. I do feel like he is still grieving himself, and he is still learning how to comprehend a lot of things.
100%. You're spot on, Michael.
Yeah, he still needs a little bit more time, and then he's going to come and visit. And I feel like there's a couple of people he really needs to come and see, and he wants to see so badly. But don't ever stop forgetting. Don't ever stop talking out loud, because he can hear, he can see, he can feel. He just needs a little bit more time. He just needs a little bit more time. And then he'll be right. And he has so many people helping him up there. Oh, God. Holy shit, I hate that.
I love it. Love it. At least I'm not the only one who jumps on your stuff. I want to like a fish.
I'm such a beautiful crier. I'm such a beautiful crier. Yeah, that's what it felt like. It doesn't help as well that like I've lost people recently. I've had close friends that have lost people. Like we lost Snoop. So like I feel like a lot of that is also me feeling a lot of things as well. And like he will be fine. He's good. He just needs a bit more time. Don't stop talking.
I steered away from the mediumship the whole reading, and I thought, yeah, I told you we'll do 2 more. I thought, like, I'm fucking throwing this mediumship in right now.
Y'all were like, it's 10 o'clock. He's struggling. Fuck him. Make him do a reading. Make him do mediumship. Fuck him.
Exactly.
All right, do this, bitch.
We'll do this final reading. It's just going to be, bingo. Who's going to be our new bingo winner? And we have
Polite Sonati,
a YouTube follower. Welcome.
YouTube follower. Hello. I like
hello.
to say, what does my ancestor say about me regarding my spiritual life and financial situation. Okay, when it comes to other cultures, I am going to be very blunt and honest. I am white, bitch. Like, I am white. But when it comes to cultures, I know that their ancestry, their spiritual followings, their spiritual life, like, it is such a big thing. And what I want to do for you and what I want to tell you is you can still live your life whilst respecting your past and whilst respecting your ancestors that have gotten you to where you are today. I do feel like they are more happy with you looking after and doing things yourself. I do feel like they look at you and they are happy with the fact that you're still going. Because I do feel like there have been a few moments where we could have slipped into a much darker timeline, okay? But I feel like we have been able to pick ourselves up and do the best that we can. And to me, that I'm getting the feeling that they are proud, they are happy, they are doing, like, they are fine with you doing the best you can because you could have been worse, okay? With your financial situation, obviously we would all love for it to be amazing. We would all love for it to be a lot better. You are fine. But I feel like I can see so many people behind you and they're just constantly helping to push you forward. And that is one thing that I am quite envious of other cultures, is that their history, their culture, their everything that they have are so interesting. And it's like beautiful to see so many things be praised when we, even in Australia, in the Western side of the world, like, we don't have a lot of that emphasis on those things. But I do feel like for you, there are a lot of people on your side. There are a lot of people that are backing you. And I feel like they are more proud that you are here and you are doing well, considering you could have been in a much darker place. So I feel like they're proud and happy that we have taken the steps that we have and been in this better position, rather than it being oh, you could be doing better, you could be doing whatever. But yeah, I do feel like they are happy with where you are, because you could have been really bad. But they're always looking out for you. So yeah.
Beautiful. So guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Okay, so are you okay, Michael?
Yeah, I'm fine. They're gone now. It always catches me off guard because I know I can do it. And I even went back to a class, because I used to do classes with Florence King. And I even went back to one of her classes for a day to just validate for myself that I could still do the mediumship, because I'm such an analytical mind. And like, as soon as I done it, they were like, dude, yeah, like, you're fine. Why are you here? Like, you can do it. Have a bit more confidence in yourself. Like,
all through your readings tonight, you were using your mediumship without even realising that you were talking to their guides and spirit members, and I'm seeing it come out through your read. So I was always planning to throw those few mediumships in at the end, because I know you're a medium. It's like me, I've been told everyone for 30 years I'm not a medium.
yeah. Oh, yeah. We do it anyway.
Yeah, we're good at that. All right, so we will be back on Thursday night. I think we've got Kim as one of our psychics Thursday. I'm not too sure who the other psychic is. So we will be back between 8 and 10. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show this evening. I am seeing a few comments coming out that they did enjoy the show. So that's great. So, yes, so everyone's coming in saying that they enjoyed watching the show. So that's great. And they like that you had a bit of a cry there too, Michael.
Yeah, I was doing so well. I was doing so well, and then he was like, "Yo, let me just ruin this for one moment and like really kick your ass. Like, you can do this. You know you can."
Well, they've all been coming in telling you how amazing that you were with your readings this evening. They've all come in thanking you. So, and it's not just one; it's multiple. So I do appreciate everybody's love this evening. I do thank you that you've all shared. So that's it for us, and we'll see you back again Thursday. Michael will be back in the next couple of weeks for another episode. I will put Michael's links up, or Michael will probably pop his own link up in the feed, so you can connect with him. You can also
Yeah.
go on the Royal Psychic Reading Room or on Kimbo's psychic page. What night do you do your lives? We just started back up.
Mum has started doing the live shows. I am not doing the live feeds myself. I do the private readings. That's just because of personal issues with some things.
Yeah, well, Mum
But
will
yeah, Mum's
follow the page with Mum, and you'll see Mum on Thursday night. That's Kim Young. Is that her name?
Kim Youngson.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. So we'll be back Thursday night. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you all coming in. And from us, that is good night, and see you again next week. Good night.
Bye.
Mwah. Thanks, Michael.
No worries. Thank you.